everyone, this is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Today I have my March favorites for you, and I can't believe that the first quarter of 2017 is already over. I can't believe it. It went by so fast, but at least it's spring now, and hopefully the weather will catch up with the season and we'll be able to enjoy some really good days here. I know it's still cold in Wisconsin, but anyway, you didn't come here to hear all about that. I am going to tell you about the products that I've been loving in March. Some makeup, fragrance, Louis Vuitton, and then also a couple random favorites, so I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start off with makeup, and a tool that I use for my makeup is the Morphe brush M439. It looks like this. It is something I picked up when I was in LA in January. I had the chance to go to the Morphe store, and if you're ever out there, it is beautiful. It looks like a very, pretty girly place, and the lights and chandeliers and everything, and just makeup everywhere, so I love it. But I definitely will be buying more Morphe brushes because I tried this one and I love it. It is extremely soft. I mean, this is the softest brush I have, and I have tons of brushes, guys. And the head of it is a lot wider than the other foundation brushes I have, and I love to use round top kabuki brushes for my foundation. So the nice thing with this being large is that it does my face a lot faster. I can put on a coat of foundation and buff it in a lot faster than I can with a smaller brush, and it feels so good because it's so soft. And I just love this one. So I picked up two of these. One's dirty, one's clean, and I'm showing this to you right now, but that's the Morphe M439 brush. Okay, the next thing I have is a mascara. It is the Iconoclast Mascara by Butter London. I got it in the FabFitFun box that I reviewed a few weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago actually. And I got this in that box that they sent me, and I really love it. I want to show you the brush because the applicator is unique in that it has the bristles that go down the middle, but then also a ball of bristles at the end, and that makes applying my mascara so nice because I'm able to get into those nooks and crannies and use that tip to just get to a couple of lashes at a time rather than doing a whole bunch with the middle part. So I really love it. It's great for bottom lashes, especially if you have really little bottom lashes like I do. It is really, really good. It's a nice soft black to very black. It's matte. It's not going to be super shiny, and it takes a couple coats to build up the volume, but it does have great definition, and that's what I really love. I'm wearing it now. I usually put on like 2 or 3 coats to make it look like I'm wearing false lashes, or 1 coat to look very natural. So that's the Iconoclast Mascara by Butter London. Very good. And as far as lipsticks, I have two that I've been rocking a lot this month. One is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the color Trust Issues. I just love the name. But it looks like this. I'm actually wearing it right now so you can see what it looks like. But this is what it looks like just swatched on my hand. It's a nice transition shade when you're going from like all the vampy winter shades to more neutral or nude looks for the spring. So this on me is a little bit in between a vampy look and a nude look, and I really love it. So it's very versatile. It's got like a berry undertone, but it's kind of like a brownish berry, and it just goes with everything. It goes with my skin tone very well, and I think it would look good on a lot of different skin tones. So if you have not tried this, give it a try. The Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick formula is superb. I have it on right now. I put a couple coats on. I can't feel it at all because it's not drying out my lips, and it's not feeling like super tacky or heavy or anything on my lips. It's just very, very natural. So I really do like that one. And the other liquid lipstick that I've been wearing a lot, actually I think I wore it in my last 2 videos, is by Morphe. Again, I picked it up when I was in Los Angeles at the Morphe store. It is a liquid lipstick in the color Mood, and I think these just came out when I was there, so If you haven't heard of the Morphe liquid lipsticks, you're hearing about it now, and they're really pretty good. So again, the colors I pick are kind of similar, but this is much more of a berry color. It's a little bit on the vampier side, so it's still kind of fitting in with the winter and the darkness and things like that, but you know I'm going to give it up pretty soon when it's time to bring out the bright colors for spring. But that's what it looks like there on the bottom. It's really pretty. Again, it lasts a very long time. I couldn't believe it. I was at work the other day and I was drinking and eating and drinking and eating and talking and doing all my things, and then at the end of the work day my lipstick looked like I just applied it. So that's the Morphe liquid lipstick, and it's in the color Mood, and I think it's really good. They had another color that I wanted that was all sold out. I think I'm definitely going to place another order, well, place an order to get some more, because this is a really good formula. And then as far as eyeshadow goes, I'm loving this palette, and I don't think I ever gave it any love on my monthly favorites ever, because it's something I don't use very often, but if you've been watching me for a few videos now, you know that I wore it in the video Brett did my narration to my makeup tutorial. It was called My Husband Does My Voiceover, so I'll link that down below if you want to watch it. But this is the shadow I used, and I used a different combination and came up with a different look. But that's what I love about this palette, is that it's so versatile, that the colors are beautiful. I went with more of a nude daytime look for that video. You'll see that tutorial. Like I said, I'll link it down below. But today I'm going for a little bit more of a smokier eye. And today on my lids, I'm using the color Dark Horse, which is this one right here. The dark, almost olive greeny color one in the palette. And then I'm just smoking out the corners with Creep, which is the black color, and I used Buck in my transition, and I used Sidecar as my brow bone highlight. So it really turned out nice. The quality and the pigmentation and everything on these Urban Decay Naked palettes is really good, and there's something to be said about the original, the OG. It's just hard to get better than that. So it's really hard for them to top this, because it is probably the best one in the Naked series. But it's really good, and you know I have all of them, so like them all. But the coloration on this is really good, and I just love it. So again, this is what it looks like. So if you don't have it, you want to check it out. If you do have it, you want to pull it back out and check it out again. So that's what I have for my makeup favorites. Not a lot this month, but I haven't been wearing makeup a whole lot. I've been rushing to get to work and stuff like that. There's one more thing I want to point out to you as far as makeup goes. If you've seen recently at my last Sephora haul, I think it was that I hauled this. It's the NARS Eyeshadow Primer. Looks like this, and it's okay. I just want to say that I don't think it's all of that. It's not bad. Your eyeshadow will be primed, but there's several features about it that I think could be improved, such as it goes on and it's kind of wet, and that's good for blending in and getting into your skin before it dries, but at the same time you have to wait a little bit before you start putting on your eyeshadow, because it could cake up. The other thing is that it goes on white and it blends in and it gets kind of invisible, and that doesn't kind of give me the base that I'm looking for. I try to like neutral out my eyeshadow or my eyelids and make them all even before I put on my eyeshadow, just kind of like evening out the canvas, which this doesn't quite do. And then the last thing I like in a primer, which I don't really see in this, is I like it to have some kind of stickiness or tackiness, so that my eyeshadow really adheres to it and stays on. So I don't want to just bash that and leave you hanging. I have a couple alternatives from my collection that I think would be really good. If you like the applicator, because this does have a doe foot applicator, and that is very convenient, I would recommend a Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. I have a deluxe size sample of it that's almost finished, and I really like this. It's a little drier. It's got the kind of the nude color that kind of evens out the coloration of your skin on your eyelids, and it's it's a little bit more tacky, or it has a stickiness to it that makes my eyeshadow stick a little bit better. But all in all, I think that this really preps my eyes a lot better for eyeshadow. And if you are not if having a doe foot applicator is not important to you, then you might want to try or pull out of your collection the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, because this is really good. It gives you a nice cream color and evening out your eyeshadow or your eyelid, and also it's the stickiness and the long lasting. I think it makes your eyeshadow last a little longer. So, and it's a little drier too than this. So that's my opinion on eyeshadow primer. For those of you who are interested, I know no one asked, but I'm just volunteering that information anyway. So that does it with makeup. Now I want to talk about fragrances, and I have two this month because, well, I couldn't decide. And you know, I just did my fragrance video, the 5 favorite ones for spring. And so I've been really gravitating towards this one a lot, which did make my top 5. It is the Chance by Chanel Eau Tendre. And it looks like this. And it is such a fresh spring scent. It's, you know, a little powdery, very florally, a little bit of sweetness. It's got all that good stuff in there that makes you think about spring and gardens and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just definitely still feminine, and it's a little bit something that you could wear, you know, into the evening, because it does have a little bit of a uniqueness to it that, you know, Chanel kind of gives. But I want to say that it lasts a very long time, so it's amazing to put it on in the morning and still be able to smell it on yourself throughout the day. I love that about perfume, and this one does definitely deliver. So this is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. And the other one that I've been wearing a lot is the Yves Saint Laurent Manifesto. Looks like this. The beautiful bottle. This is the one I got last year in France. And again, oh, it smells so good. Now this one is like a really, really sexy vanilla kind of scent. It's really kind of not earthy, but it's very sultry and warm. And it's light enough still to be worn in the spring. So it's a great transition scent for me, going from the heavy scents I wear in the winter to the lighter scents I wear in the spring. So it is really, really good, guys. You might want to try it. I know I've said it a lot of times before, but I just can't get enough of this. And it also lasts a very, very long time. So that's Yves Saint Laurent Manifesto. And those are the 2 fragrances that I've been loving in March. And I also want to talk about 2 items that I took from my Louis Vuitton collection that I want to show a lot of love. And this one right here, the key pouch, I'm sure a lot of you, if you collect Louis Vuitton, you already have it, or it's on your radar as something that you want to add to your collection. It is a workhorse. It is a cute little pouch that does a lot. I use it for my car keys, and yes, I do have a pink fob for my Beetle. And then also, you know, it's got the chain for the keys. You can take your keys off and put the chain inside and just use it as a coin pouch or any little pouch for your belongings. I happen to keep the keys for our other car inside there now, and also, oh, that gym membership card, because I don't use it anyway. I need to start. But so that's what I keep in that. So it fits a lot of cards. You can fit like another key fob, and you see how thin it still is. It really does hold its shape. I picked this one up, oh gosh, in 2007 in France, in Paris actually, and it's still going strong, looks perfect, and I love it. So this is the key pouch in monogram by Louis Vuitton. The other Louis Vuitton item I have is also in monogram, and it is this mini pochette. And I haven't shown this one love either in a monthly favorite, so I thought it would be a great time to do so. This one I picked up in Madrid, and it's made in France. I couldn't get I was looking for one that was made in Spain when I was there, but all they had was made in France. I'm just kidding. But anyway, it is a lovely, lovely little item. It fits a ton of stuff in there. You can see I just pulled it out of my purse. I use it to carry my essentials. It's got a lot in there, and it's got room for more. And I can use it, and I have used it as a little evening bag because my phone fits in there, as well as a lip gloss. Can't fit too much else with your phone in, but it does hold a little bit. And I, like I said, use it as an essential bag inside my purse with like mints and floss and band-aids and stuff like that. Some people use it as cosmetic bags. I love it because the chain on here is detachable, and I always keep it hooked up to the D-ring inside my bag, so it's really easy to just grab the chain and pull the bag out when I need an essential. So that's it about this bag. It is a really cute one, and I want to say that if you are one of my subscribers, you want to stay tuned for announcements that are coming up here on the Pink to Paris channel. And then for random favorites, I have two. One is another food item. I think last month I had Girl Scout cookies. Well, this month I have these, and this is the, it's like a cake mix that you can make in your mug and put in the microwave for a minute and take out, and you've got nice, hot, delicious chocolate cake. So this is by Duncan Hines. It is called the Perfect Size for One, and this flavor is the Chocolate Lover's Cake. No artificial preservatives, no artificial flavors. It has chunks of chocolate in there that melt and get all gooey in the cake, and it's just a nice little treat that I've indulged in. There's 4 packs in here, and I'm proud to say that I've had this a month and there's still 1 pack left. Yay! I didn't eat it all, but I'm going to. So this is really, really good. I got it at Walmart. If you see it on the grocery shelf, you want to pick this up and give it a try. It's cake that you can have in single-sized portions so you don't overeat, and it's delicious, it's hot, and really, really yummy. So I definitely recommend something like this. And my last favorite item is actually a YouTube channel. It's called Rich Lux, and it features my friend Rich, and he did something super sweet for me in March, and I just want to acknowledge that, and I want to give him a shout out because what he did was told his followers to come to my channel and say hello, and a ton of them did, and a ton of them subscribed, and I'm so happy about that. But I just want to return the love and tell you guys to go to Rich Lux and tell him that Pink to Paris sent you and says hi. And I'll leave his channel link down below. He's got a great channel. I've been following him forever since he had, like, you know, just a couple thousand subscribers. Now he's got probably 40,000. He's growing super fast. He does a lot of YouTube drama. He's a riot. You'll love him. I love him. And go over to his channel and say hello. Okay, so that's it for March favorites. I'm so glad you stuck with me and watched all of it. And just to remind you, there's a lot of content going up on my various channels this month. On YouTube here on Pink to Paris, I will be uploading on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And on my blog, which is at pinktoparis.com, I will be uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you will always have a chance to see what I've got going on. I really do appreciate those of you who hang out and hang tough with me. That is a great feeling. I want to say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And also share this video with your friend, and definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will be back soon with another video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.